Microsoft's Activision deal is all but confirmed, Cyberpunk's massive 2.0 update drops, and Mortal Kombat Switch trailer contains PC gameplay. I'm Ash Dixon, and this is GINX News. It looks like we can finally stop talking about the Activision Blizzard Microsoft deal. It's been raging on for most of the year, but now the UK regulator, the CMA, has provisionally approved the acquisition. For better or for worse, Microsoft had gotten the approval of every other country, but it was in April that the CMA placed a major roadblock over their concerns on cloud gaming. Well, since then, Microsoft have restructured their proposition by selling cloud streaming rights to Ubisoft, a major competitor, and that seems to have satisfied the CMA. They've now opened a consultation until October 6th, after which it will make a final decision. But overall, it looks like the deal is through the door, and that leaves a big question for what comes next for Activision Blizzard games and what it means for PlayStation. Earlier this week, many were left upset after it was revealed that The Elder Scrolls 6 will be an Xbox and PC exclusive. And while games like Call of Duty have a 10-year deal with PlayStation, it's hard to imagine the franchise staying cross-platform once that comes to an end. But there's also leaks suggesting that games like World of Warcraft could become part of Game Pass, so there's definitely positives too. What do you think? Is the Microsoft Activision deal good for gaming? Let us know in the comments down below. Cyberpunk 2077's patch 2.0 is out. The game's biggest update has long been anticipated, but the extent of the changes are far more extensive than even its most ardent of fans had expected. The much hyped revamp to the game's skill tree and new relic system are now in place, and already fans are having fun creating their new builds. The updated place and car combat systems are also wreaking havoc, and many have spotted the coppers chasing down other gangs too. Guess V isn't the only one causing trouble. But CDPR have changed a lot more in 2.0 than just the announced features. From big changes to the game's main boss fights, including armor penetration and damage rebalancing, to animation tweaks when collecting weapons or getting cyberware installed, the devs have really tried to improve every aspect of the game. They've even made the road system more immersive, meaning you can realize your wildest fantasies of sitting in virtual rush hour traffic to escape the boredom of being stuck in real-world traffic. Things are going from bad to worse for Mortal Kombat 1 on the Switch. From a disabled in-game recording function, oodles of bugs, and graphics that look like they've come straight out of the early 2000s, calling the game's launch an utter show is an understatement. And now it appears as though the Switch trailer was made using PC capture footage. But Ash, how can you tell, I hear you ask? Is it the screen tearing or the PowerPoint FPS? Nope, it's not that. I'm just pretty sure you can't access Steam on the Switch. Unsurprisingly, Nintendo has taken the trailer down, which if you ask me is the ultimate admission of guilt. Thankfully for Switch users, series creator and director Ed Boon has said that it will be absolutely getting an update. Quite how they're going to fix such a mess of a port is anyone's guess, but at least they're addressing it. The sooner the better, my friend. I am rather curious what Achievement 38 is though. Maybe it's unlocking a new character, maybe it's spilling 5,000 pints of blood, or maybe, just maybe, it's the realization that if you really love Mortal Kombat, maybe you should just play it on the PC. The Division 3 is in development. 4 years after Division 2 came out to generally favourable reviews, Ubisoft have quietly announced that its sequel is on the way. In a press release announcing that Julian Gerety had been named the exec producer of Tom Clancy's The Division franchise, Ubisoft added, somewhat nonchalantly, that this would include The Division 3. It's being developed by Massive Entertainment again, who are apparently actively building a team for the game. Gerety is a pretty busy boy as it is, what with leading Star Wars Outlaws, but Ubisoft have allayed any fears of Star Wars fans by saying that he'll continue to work on Outlaws through launch, which should be sometime next year. Seeing how the development of The Division 3 is still in its infancy, I'm sure he'll be able to do both. And if he doesn't, well, I guess we'll just have 2 games that are good, but could have been better, just like The Division 2. It looks like you'll soon be able to party up and see your friends in-game in Pokémon GO. A new leak from the Party Mod group shows off the new Party Play feature, allowing your mates to pop up on the map and join you for some Pokemon hunting. Up to 4 people will be able to band together, introducing group interactions for things like raids, routes, and challenges. And when you're done, your friend can yeet themselves out of there by doing whatever this is. And while it feels a bit overdue, it's always nice getting features that encourage you to meet up with your friends. But that's until it all goes wrong. Picture it. You're adventuring along, catching and discarding those low CP Pokemon like the little trash they are, when suddenly a mysterious avatar pops up on your screen. Draped in black, they lurk behind, tracing your steps. But you didn't start a party. Hell, none of your friends are even online. Its name simply reads, missing number, and it won't leave. The avatar rushes behind you on screen. Wait, doesn't this game track your GPS? You panic and spin around, but no one's there. You stand alone on Dorneywood Road in Slough, but still, the strange avatar is there in-game nonetheless. You try and ignore it. It must be a bug. It's a new feature and it's Niantic after all. I'll just reinstall the game, that'll work. Oh wait, the avatar's still there. You pull yourself away from your phone and look around again, but there's definitely no one around. Okay, whatever. These Pokemon aren't gonna catch themselves. I guess Missing Number can tag along. A few days pass, and if anything, you're starting to enjoy its company. It throws not a ball and speaks not a word, but its presence is welcome, warm. Whether you're catching Chanseys by Wexham Park Hospital, spinning the Pokestops near Ditton Manor, or simply fighting Team Rocket in your bedroom, Missing Number is there, always. The days turn to weeks, and the weeks into months, and as you and Missing Number complete your daily evening route, you stop to catch a Pumpkaboo. You begin to spin your trusty Pokeball for that sweet curveball bonus, and bang, another excellent throw. You let out a subtle celebration, but it catches the eye of an old lady passing by. I don't suppose you're playing that Pokemon game, she says with a smile. I am. I play it every day. You laugh in response, not prepared for a sudden conversation. My son loves that game, she replies. Oh, really? You say, trying to think of a way to escape the conversation and resume your route. I always told him not to go out and play so late, especially as he goes out all dressed in black. You pause. What was his name? Oh, my dear boy. His name is Missing Number. Your chest begins to tighten like someone had sucked the oxygen out of the air. You glance at your phone. The avatar stands there patiently next to you still. You scan your surroundings, stumbling on your words. You exhale, is he with you? Her smile fades. Yes, but only in spirit. You see, he was hit by a car late at night on Dorneywood Road. The driver didn't see him before it was too late. Her pain echoes from her words as she looks to the ground. I'm so sorry, you say, your apology barely leaving your lips as a torrent of thoughts deafen you. You look down at your screen. Something is wrong. The old lady looks up at you. He always wanted a friend to play with. Missing Number's avatar is gone, and so is yours. Get away from me, you cry at the woman, quickly stepping back. But you stumble, your feet slipping at the curb. Your hands reach out to the darkening sky, but there is nothing to catch you in the blackness. The screech of desperate brakes pierce your mind as you're blinded by headlights. No word yet on when co-op party play comes to Pokémon GO. A new RPG dungeon crawler launched just yesterday, and it might just have the longest game title ever. That's right, over on PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch and PC, you can now play Mon Yu, defeat monsters and gain strong weapons and armor. You may be defeated, but don't give up. Become stronger. I believe there will be a day when the heroes defeat the Devil King. Rolls right off the tongue. I now definitely want to play. Now, this got us curious to what other long-titled games are out there, and one particular PS4 classic caught my eye. It's called Summer-Colored High School Adolescent Record, a summer at school on an island where I contemplate how the first day after I transferred, I ran into a childhood friend and was forced to join the journalism club, where while my days as a paparazzi kid with great scoops made me rather popular among the girls, but strangely my camera is full of panty shots and where my candid romance is going. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and unpack that one. Because it's the end of the show, a like and subscribe is always appreciated. Check out yesterday's news right here, and we'll catch you Monday for a brand new video. Sleep well.